to Flora's Food and Kitchen. I'm doing my Wednesday lunchtime live. I'm going to show you today some seasonal ingredients that I had actually lots of courgette flowers in the garden yesterday, and so I thought, great, I'll show you what to do with stuffed courgette flowers. I went to the greenhouse just earlier and they've mostly all gone, but I have got one left, so I'm going to show you how to do this. And also, as a bonus, I'm going to show you how to make a very quick and simple mint sauce. Anyway, I'm going to start with my courgette flowers. Hello, those of you who are joining me. This is the only one I've got. I just picked it today, and I'll show you another one, but this is too small, so that you would know that if you get these are runners actually, they don't actually produce courgettes, they're the male ones. These are too small to stuff, so they need to be bigger really, a good flower. So when I get a good flower again, I'll come on here and show you what to do. But this one is fine, this size is fine, and I've just given it a quick wash, and I'm going to lay it down on my board here, and I'm going to make a filling, a really, really quick filling. So I have got a pack of Boursin cheese, and I'm going to put a teaspoon of cheese into my bowl. Literally, that's all I need is a teaspoon, because it's not a very big flour. And I'm going to stuff it in a minute. And I've got some lovely marjoram that I found in the garden this morning, so I'm going to add a little bit of that to it. And I've got a few chives as well. So whatever herbs you might have at this time of year, I know lots of people are growing them on their windowsill or outside in the garden. So I'm just going to chop a few fresh herbs and pop that into my boursin. There we go. You see that? I'm going to give that a stir, just like that. Now I have got some Parmesan cheese here as well, but you don't actually need to have Parmesan cheese in it, but I do like mine quite cheesy, so I'm going to put half a teaspoon of grated Parmesan cheese into that as well, and give that a good stir. You can make it more of a thick filling by adding a teaspoon of breadcrumbs at this stage, but this one is going to be a gluten-free flour, so I'm not going to do that. But if you want to, you can make it slightly thicker and more substantial by adding a teaspoon of breadcrumbs. So this is just for one flour here, guys, so you can add to yours as you're going along. So what I'm going to show you is I'm just going to pop my flour down, spread it out, and I'm going to, with my finger, pop in the filling. See that there? Just literally squeeze it in there. See if I can get a little bit more in. Just like that. Pop it in. And then I'm going to use these lovely flower heads and just wrap it up like a little parcel. There we go. Don't worry if you've got a few holes. I've got a hole here. Doesn't matter, because you're going to really cook this so quickly that it won't ooze out, and even if it does, it's absolutely delicious. I'm also going to take off a few little bits of green leaves, so you probably won't want to eat those, even though they look very beautiful. And that, just tied up together like a tulip, is ready to fry and cook and eat. You can eat the whole thing. What I would do, I just shallow fry mine. I'm going to show you. I take my frying pan and I would put in, for this little one, just only one, but you'll probably have more if you've got some growing in the greenhouse, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Just let the oil get hot so it's steaming slightly. Pop it in, shallow fry it on both sides. It takes 30 seconds, not even, just to get hot. And then that is it. You can eat this with a delicious salad, or as a little tapas with a glass of wine, or a pims or something in the garden in this glorious weather. And so that's that. I will fry this off later for you, and I will put a picture up on Instagram so you can see the finished result. Anyway, because I've only got one flower to do today, I thought I'd give you a quick demonstration of mint. I've got lots of mint in the garden, and I just wanted to show you. I picked this yesterday, no, 2 days ago, and it's gone slightly limp. So, and this one's even, got something that's been eating that leaf, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to show you, actually, we're going to make a lovely mint sauce that is perfect for any lamb dish or halloumi. I know lots of people do halloumi on the barbecue, and then if you just pop the mint on top, a mint sauce on top, it really lovely and summery flavour. It's delicious. So I'm going to pick some leaves off here, off my stalks. I'm just going to make a quick mint sauce. I'll show you a homemade one. It tastes so good. Just really lovely. I take all this off, and as you can see, it's a little bit limp, but that's actually perfect for a mint sauce, so don't waste it, don't throw it out. If you pick some, I've had this just sitting in a glass of water on my windowsill for a couple of days, so I won't be using it for anything else, so I thought I'd show you what I do with it rather than put it in the landfill or compost or there we are. Pick my leaves off. There we go. Now I'm just going to get a pot, put that in. I'm just going to quickly chop this, put it all together, keep your knife head down, and then you can chop that all together. See, I've got a big bunch of it, and I'm just chopping back and forth, rocking motion, and smells so good. Fresh mint is just lovely. And you can use it just on, I've been using it on lots of new potatoes with a bit of butter and herbs and mint, any types of herbs, but mint is absolutely delicious. Right, I'll just give that a chop another way as well, so it's really nice and finely chopped. There we go. Put that one out of the way. And there, I'm going to show you my mint and take that off. There we are, I've got lots of lovely mint. I'm going to pop it into a ramekin, any old bowl will do, and I'll show you. I've got 4 tablespoons of chopped mint. I will put the recipe details down for you in the bottom of the IGTV later. So that's 4 tablespoons. And I am going to add 1 turn of salt and 1 turn of pepper. Actually 2 I'm going to put in there. And I've got some really lovely Willie's apple cider vinegar. You can use white wine vinegar. I would use white wine vinegar or cider vinegar if you've got it, apple cider vinegar. I'm just going to put 2 tablespoons in. We might use a little bit more, so we'll have a look. 1, 2, okay. Let's see how we're doing with that. We want the mint to be completely covered. Not too runny, not too much vinegar, but actually I think we need 1 more just to cover that and make sure that it soaks it up. Put a 3rd one in there. Right. There we are. That's perfect. So I hope you can see there is still some liquid in there and it's dripping through, but it's not saturated. So you'll get that lovely fresh mint first and foremost. And the last thing I'm going to add is a teaspoon of granulated sugar. That'll just bring out the flavour of the mint actually, and not too tart. It won't be too tart, because sometimes the vinegar can be quite tart. This apple cider vinegar is actually really delicious and very mellow, but some of them are quite tart, the vinegars. When I was growing up, I used to use red wine vinegar actually, and that's quite strong, but you know, have a go, see what you think. So I don't use that anymore, I use a white vinegar. There we go. Right, that is it. So use it, as I said, in your barbecues. It's brilliant with halloumi. Mint goes beautifully with lamb, the meat like that. I'm going to pop it in here into my little pot. Let's see what we've got here. So that's gorgeous. Fill it up. Add the vinegar. And that is a perfect mint sauce. Homemade mint sauce. It took me, what, 2 minutes? Not even. Perfect for the barbecue. And I hope you have a really lovely day. And thank you so much for joining me. I will put the ingredients here down on the IGTV. And over the summer, I will hop on again Wednesdays 1:30. I try and do it at least twice a month, but it won't always be that, because actually I'm really busy doing catering at the moment, which is fantastic. And I hope to get away, maybe to the seaside would be great too. But thank you for watching, and any tips, if you have any questions, just put them in later on, and see you all again soon. Thank you, bye.